Update: am I the asshole for refusing to reschedule my surgery for a third time? First of all, I never expected to get as much attention as I did. Thank you all so much for your input and for helping me find alternatives. Now here's what has happened since. My best friend apparently had been talking to her husband. They decided that even though they have 4 kids, one of whom is just 7 months, she will fly in from Chicago and stay with me for 2 weeks to help take care of my daughter and myself. I had no idea that they were talking about it, as she has always talked about how they barely manage with the 2 of them to take care of their kids. But her husband knows we are more like sisters than friends, and he honestly was appalled at how my parents were treating this, so he insisted he could take care of the kids. She will be missing Easter with them, but she says that she wants to be here for me. My stepmom has gone NC and my dad has said he will drive me to and from the hospital, but that's it. He is barely talking to me, which is normal on his part as he's very stoic and has never really talked to me much, even growing up. I do feel like a big weight has been lifted and am glad I can go ahead with my surgery. It sucks that my parents don't really care about it, but there's not much I can do. Melissa has always been the favorite, and I think my stepmom going NC and my best friend doing what she's doing is really showing me who my real family is. Again, thank you to everyone. You are incredibly lucky to have such wonderful friends in your life. I'm happy it all worked out in the end and wish you luck with your surgery and recovery. Another perfect demonstration of how blood doesn't determine family. Godspeed your surgery and recovery. You and your adopted sister have a happy Easter, term my family members use for non-blood family, tradition started by my mom. You have an amazing best friend. I'm so happy for you that it worked out in the long run. I cannot imagine what you must go through daily with this. Good luck with your surgery. It's so exciting that you won't have to deal with this anymore. Link to original post. Sorry your family let you down, Op. I think you need to stay NC with your stepmother post-surgery. I wouldn't be surprised if she would expect you to help with your stepsister's child while you're recovering. This time is for you to recover and rest. Going NC with your father would be another step too, since he's all about his step-family instead of you. My stepmom has gone NC. And nothing of value was lost. Found families are beautiful. Your best friend is dropping everything to be there. And not only that, but her husband is insisting she be there. That's family. You don't need the other people. I truly hope your father never wants or needs anything from you, because you will be well within moral rights to tell him to bugger off after this. I'm very glad you will get your surgery. I hope it goes well. Have you ever considered moving closer to your best friend when you get back on your feet? Seems like you should be with your real family. Plus you guys can raise your kids together, after all it takes a village. Good luck, hope it goes good. You know, your stepsister will never know the kind of friendship you have with your best friend. And someday she won't have your stepmother around anymore. You may have a SHTTY dad, but you are obviously beloved. I'm glad you are the sort of person who has and deserves such a wonderful friend. This is great to hear, but I would have a backup plan for transportation given your dad's attitude. He might decide he doesn't want to do it anymore. Sending good vibes. Tell your best friend and her husband a rondo from the internet sends virtual hugs their way. Found family are the people who genuinely matter. Regarding your dad and stepmom, I hope you have the same experience I did. They were basically terrible for 36 years of my life? Then they hit their 70s and were like, clock's a tickin', maybe we should do this parent thing. And suddenly they've become warm and generous and the parents I wish I'd had. But I have them now? So that's something. Maybe when yours get older and death is looming closer, they may want to have a relationship because they realize all the time they've wasted. Maybe not. But plus fingers crossed plus. Wow, your stepmom and dad really doubled down on the a-hole-ness. Good luck with your surgery. Wow, your family is just a shit stain on this toilet world. Glad your friend is frankly amazing. I hate your family. I'm happy you do have supportive people around you to take their place. As someone who had such bad and prolonged bleeding I required transfusions, I would like to reiterate, your stepsister's new Barbie body is not in the same realm of your necessary hysterectomy. Wow, I am so sorry your dad and stepmom are such a pair of AHs. Your dad has picked a side, but not taking a side. God, reading your update made me want to cry. I'm sorry your parents and family are such assholes, and I'm so happy you have such a wonderful friend. Your dad sucks. Great outcome. Word of advice: have a backup plan for getting to and from the hospital, just in case. Your Am I the Asshole post was so sad to read. Happy to hear that your best friend can help you through this situation. I wish you all the best during your recovery. Credit to the stepmom for taking the initiative to go and saving op from having to put in the unnecessary effort to do it herself. Sorry your family is like that, but I'm so happy your real family is going to be there for you. Good luck with your surgery, be well. Your dad is not stoic, he is an asshole, period. Glad that everything worked out for you and I wish you a speedy recovery. This is why I don't always agree when people say family over everything. Sometimes your chosen family is your real support system. Sounds like you have an amazing best friend. If I was you, I would be trying to relocate to Chicago where your friend is. Then you could help each other out and you would have actual family nearby. Good luck with the surgery. I wish you a speedy recovery. Your friend is so wonderful. This is mean, but praise her where all your relatives can see and include how it helped relieve your suffering when your own family thought your stepsister's looks were more important. Just remember this when they come to you asking for help. Good for you, girly. I hope things go well for you. I remember reading your post. I'm glad you had people you could count on, maybe for your own mental health. Avoid stepmom after surgery. You don't deserve to have people like that in your life. I think keeping your distance from you horrid stepmom that plays favorites and your dad who seems to have chose his other family over you would be a good for you. Please try to find someone else to give you a ride. The fact that your dad isn't strongly defending you and allowing your stepmother to pull this shit says a lot about his character. I wouldn't put it below him for him to cancel his plans to drive you just to make you miss surgery once again. I can't believe you've been put in this situation, by putting your health first or third. Thank goodness for best friends. I wish you a safe and happy recovery. With friends like that, who needs asshole family? I'm so glad your sister friend has your back. Thank goodness for amazing best friends, and good luck on your surgery. I'm so glad your chosen family showed up for you. Good luck and feel better, op. That's great news. Make sure to block the toxic stepmother so that she doesn't disturb you as you're recovering. Many narcissists would wait until you're in pain and loopy to call and try to guilt you or scream at you. Wishing your friend a safe trip, her husband an easy time, and you a perfect surgery with pain-free and quick recovery. Edited to add after reading your first post, research and talk with your doctor to see if there would be benefit for removing your fallopian tubes as well, if they aren't going to. Many uterine cancers actually start in the fallopian tubes. So since they'll be taking your uterus, they could take the tubes at the same time. Have a backup plan just in case your dad doesn't show, such as the money for an Uber. Not the asshole, congratulations on having such a great friend. Also, congratulations on your stepmom going NC, she saved you the trouble of doing it yourself. Take care of yourself, and I hope you have a quick and complete recovery. I'm so glad you have someone who actually cares about you to come and care for you. And I'm extra glad you didn't have to reschedule your surgery. Wishing you a fast recovery. Not the asshole, they will want some help from you one day. Karma. Glad you have an awesome friend. Good luck with your procedure and recovery. Hold on to that friend. I'm so glad your real family can be there for you. I wish you a good recovery. That's an amazing update. Good luck with the surgery. Your friend and her husband are good people. I want to buy him a drink for recognizing you need help. I am very happy for you. I have a great support but do not have a best friend I can count on like that. Keep her close. Also stay NC with your stepmom. I wish I lived closer to help you out. I'm so sorry you are going through all this at a time when everyone should be behind you. I am so happy you have your friend. She is a keeper and her hubby. I'm glad you're getting your surgery and I'm sorry your family are being such asses. I've learnt the hard way too that sadly we can't count on family when we really need them if they have prior plans. I'm sure you and your friend will have a lovely time catching up as she helps, and I hope your surgery works for you. I've seen a few comments on here about now knowing who your real family is, and those just sorta reminded me of one of my favorite sayings. So, you got the saying, blood is thicker than water, but that's just a cut-down version of the real saying, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Basically meaning that you can't always count on your family, and that your friends can sometimes be your real family. Which definitely seems to hold true in your case. I hope everything ends up going all right for you, and that you have a safe recovery.